Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your boy, Jay Richards. What up? You are now tuned in to another episode of Jay's Spot, episode 41. We working, man. We working. Salute and shout out to all my, my real supporters that tune in each and every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, who rock out with your boy, who repost, who share. It's all love. From the bottom of my heart, I salute you guys. From the bottom of my heart. We're on episode 41. I'm gonna bring you guys up to speed a little. About 2 weeks ago, I have received some heartbreaking news. My aunt had passed away. One of my mother's oldest sisters. So I just fell back from the show. I needed to get my mind right. I was a little depressed behind it. So I just pulled back from the show. I believe about 2 weeks now. I haven't been on the air for 2 weeks, but I'm back. Like I never left. What up, bro, fam? Salute to my boy Brown. What's up? Oh, that's my homie. Ted Tanisha was goody. That's high school people right there. Salute. What up? I'm out here. I'm working. What's up? Happy holidays. Christmas right around the corner. We're about to enter 2019. All the best. Before I continue, at the bottom of your screen, just click that share button for me. If y'all could do that, I would appreciate it. Share this topic, this episode actually, to your Facebook friends list. Let's bring more people in. Let's bring more people on. Let them catch the topic. The more people, the better. So once again, Ted Tanisha, salute. Thank you for tuning in. So like I was, pretty much saying, my aunt had passed away. So, I fell back from the show. I just need to regroup, process everything that happened. And then it's crazy because right after we laid my aunt to rest, my homeboy, my homie from the Sandbox, his mother, she passed away. So December been a real, it's been a real hard month. Well, my aunt passed away in ending in November, and the burial was, the burial and everything was the end of this month. I'm sorry. My homeboy, his mother, she passed the day before Thanksgiving, and her burial was the first week in December. So, it's just been real tough because, my homeboy mother, that was good peoples right there. She watched me grow up from a kid. So, it was a hurtful, ordeal, but I'm here. I'm trying to cope with it. I'm trying to deal with everything that happened. Yes, I'm ready for 2019. Salute. I'm ready as well. Yes, I just lost a brother and my auntie in the hospital with a stroke. Yo, Tanisha, I'm truly sorry to hear that. My heart and my prayers go out to you and your family. Yeah, Tanisha, I'm truly sorry for that. I'm sorry, I just had an interruption with the live. I don't know if it, cut off on you guys. But, I'm really sorry to hear that, Tanisha. My heart goes out to you and your family. I'm really sorry to hear that. Death is something, none of us plan in our daily activities. And, when it happened to people that's close to us, it's, some of us can't handle it. Like I said, to this day, I still can't handle the death of my grandmother passing. And she's passed over 21 years now. 20, I believe 21 or 22 years now. So I mean, it still hurts. It still bothers me, but I just got to keep pushing. But once again, I'm truly sorry to hear that, Tantanisha, man. I'm really sorry. So I'm gonna try to, start this episode, this topic. Episode 41. And tonight's topic is, what's a deal breaker in a relationship? Like, I want to hear you guys, I want to hear what's your deal breaker in a relationship. Like, what is it that will make you be like, nah, I ain't messing with this dude, or nah, I ain't messing with shorty? Like, what is it? I'm gonna start it off, I'm gonna start it off. For me, I would say my deal breaker is on a woman. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say her feet. Like I don't know. I don't know if I want to call it a foot fetish, but I just love a woman with pretty feet. A woman who keeps her toes done. Who keeps it up to date. That's something that like turns me on and drives me up a wall. Now it's scary because, of course, for men, we all know if you try to bag a woman, if you bag a woman in the wintertime, you don't know what her feet look like. So it's kind of scary because it's like, yo, what if when me and shorty get close, like, what if when those socks come off, like her feet look like who done it? So it's real scary. It's real scary for men in the wintertime when we trying to, kick it to a shorty and, she's wearing sneakers or Timbs or Uggs. We don't know what her feet look like. She could look pretty on the outside, like pretty face, nice shape and everything, but we don't know what her feet look like. So, I mean, I have other deal breakers, but for me, mainly, it's feet. Like, the woman has to have pretty toes. It's a must in my book. It's a must. Comment from my bro, Brown. Salute, bro. You've been rocking with me from day one. 2 years now. I've been rocking with J Spot. 2 years. I salute you, bro. I salute you from the bottom of my heart. Alright, my bro said, yeah, I feel you, bro. Busted feet on a female ain't a good look, but I can't stand nagging. Oh, that's what I said. It was other deal breakers for me. Nagging was up there on my list. Nagging. I can't deal with a nagging female. I just can't. It's too stressful. Too stressful. I can't. 2 comments from Tantanisha. Bad hygiene. They can be a good person, but the body odor is horrible. Shit, I keep my feet done. I just don't get a gel pedicure. I can rock with you on that as well, Tantanisha. Bad hygiene. Yeah, that is a deal breaker. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. I ain't even gonna hold you. Bad hygiene, that's serious because you don't want to be kicking in with a woman or a dude and, you can't stand up under them because they smell. So I feel you on that right there. Like, bad hygiene is definitely up there as well. That's on my list for deal breakers. As for Tantanisha, she said I keep my feet done. I already know. Tantanisha. Trust me, I already know. I just don't get a gel pedicure. I mean, I don't blame you on the gel pedicure. I mean, that's just more money for the Koreans because they stack up with them that gel pedicure because it's supposed to be good. But yeah, I feel you on that. Bad hygiene, yeah, bad hygiene is serious. I had like I said, before I start my topics. I talk to, I'm running past a few people, hear what they got to say. And a friend of mine, he was like, yo, my deal breaker is bad sex. She can't have bad sex. Now, that's also on my list as well for deal breakers, because I do feel sexual intercourse plays, a big part in a relationship. Because if you can't, perform in the bedroom, it's like, the dude or vice versa, the woman, you might get turned off by the person. You might be like, look, this ain't going very far. Like, you're whack in bed, just keep it moving. So sex is a deal breaker as well. I can rock with that. Not everyone is skillful in the bedroom, of course, but you have some people that's willing to teach their partner. Then you have some people that's like, yo, I'm not teaching you. You should already know how to do this. So, sex also can play a part for a deal breaker. Of another friend of mine. Now, some of you might agree, some of you might not agree. Another friend of mine, her deal breaker is, she said, financial stability. She was like, she can't mess with a dude that's fucked up. She can't mess with a dude that don't have no kind of money. Now, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. Like, I've been keeping it 100 with you guys since day one. In my eyes, I won't, 100% rock out and say a financial stability is a deal breaker, because you could get with the person and they could be the best thing that ever happened to you. They could be the best thing that ever happened to you, and it's just that they don't have no kind of funds. Tina, salute. Thank you for tuning in, Tina. I see you. But yeah, I don't consider that, to me, in my eyes, because it's not all about the money in my eyes. Like, I've dated women who had money. I've dated women who didn't have money, but it wasn't a problem for me because they didn't have money. Now, you could have that money, you could have top dollar, whatever. All of that could disappear in a blink of an eye. So for me, I don't rock out with financial problems and say that's a deal breaker for me. Some of you guys might feel different. I mean, but to each his own, you know. But for me, it's not a deal breaker in my eyes. Comment from my bro. There are a multitude of things that will be. Oh, wait. And went up. All right. There are a multitude of things that will be for me. I like personality. If the personality sucks, then there is no connect. I agree with you. Also, intellect. I like intelligent conversation. If there is no intelligent, I would get bored from that person. You right. You right with that, Brown. I agree. Personality, I'm strong on that too. And it's crazy because everyone that I come into contact with, everyone, and I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm talking everyone, first thing they always get at me with is, yo, you got a great personality. Like, you a people person. Like, you're not stuck up, you're not stush with it. You a real down to earth type of dude. And that's me. My aura comes off. Like, what you see, like when you converse with me, that's what you're getting. I'm not sugarcoating anything. This is the real me. I've been like that since day one. Like, personality, I'm strong in that as well. Like, a woman gotta have good personality for me. You can't be stink with it. You gotta be real with it. You gotta be down to earth. Like, I can't take a woman with a nasty personality, because it's like, that's who you really are. And me, I'm a dude with a great personality. Everyone I come into contact with always saying, like, yo, Jay, yo, I like your personality. You're a cool dude. You real down to earth. You humble. And that's all I want to be respected for. Real talk. Facts, but they have to have something to bring to the table. Now, I knew someone was going to throw that. I see you, Tantanisha. You trying to make me work tonight. I see you. But yeah, the dude or the woman, yeah, they must bring something to the table. But Um, I mean, they must. I mean, but what if it's not financial? What if they could bring? I mean, I know before I say this, don't jump down my throat. But what if they bring good communication? What if they bring good conversation? What if they a hands-on type of person? What if they a great father figure or a great mother figure? Um, you know, what if they're loyal? What if they are loyal? And I'm a person, I'm big on loyalty. I'm big on loyalty. If you could be loyal to me, then we could rock out. We could knock out 100 years if you could be loyal to me. Because it's nowadays in this generation, nobody wants to be loyal. Everybody want to play around in relationships. Everybody want to be like, oh, well, I'm not committing to him because he's this. Or, oh, I'm not committing to her because she's this. It's like nobody want to be real with it. And I was telling someone this just the other day. I was like, yo, I wish I could go back to the times like in the 1950s and 60s when marriages were real. When people honored their marriages and honored their vows. They didn't play with it. Like nowadays, in this millennium, like everyone wants to play around with their marriage. Or everyone wants to play around with their relationship. Nobody want to be serious. And it's crazy because Marie, salute Marie. I see you. I'm gonna get to you though. It's crazy because you could be everything for a person, everything a person wants, everything a person, I won't say need, because you have some women that be like, I don't need a man. And you have some men that be like, I don't need a woman. So I'm not going to say need, but you can have everything that you were looking for right there in the person. But if that person, like Tantanisha said, if that person don't bring anything to the table, it's like, all right, he's a dub or she's a dub because, they can't bring anything to the table. Now, I can respect that, Tantanisha. Like, they got to bring something to the table. I can respect that, but sometimes either the man or the woman can't bring finances to the table. I mean, yes, finances play a part. I'm not saying two people should get together and rock out if they both broke. I'm not saying anything like that, but that's where loyalty comes in, because in my eyes, that's where loyalty comes in, because if you're dealing with someone or whatever, and they had it, but then they lost it, and they trying to get back on their feet. If you believe in that person, and that's the person you want to be with, you hear me? That's the person you want to be with, spend the rest of your life with. Be loyal to that person. Whether it's a man, whether it's a woman, be loyal to them, because when that person get on their feet, best believe you and that person going to both shine together, because that person going to remember that when he or she didn't have it, you held them down. That person going to remember that when that person didn't have money for his car insurance or his car note or presents for the holidays, he or she is going to remember like, yo, my shorty held me down, or yo, my man held me down. Now, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. You have some people out there, they are great manipulators. Like, they will get you for every dime you got and then bounce on you. Now, those are the dudes or those are the women I'm not saying you should give your loyalty to, but if you're dealing with someone and they are loyal to the T, rock out with that person, because your blessings will come later in the end. Trust me on this. I won't steer you guys wrong. Trust me. Marie says her deal breaker for me. A deal breaker for me is a man who cannot communicate. That's true, Marie. I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot from women. Like, they can't deal with a man who can't communicate. It's stressful. Why the man can't just say what's on his mind? Why the man can't just be honest? Why the man can't be upfront? I've heard that, but some men, when they are, I guess, hurt, I'm gonna kind of say, don't quote me on this, but some men, if they are hurt, they feel, they can't communicate. Now, me, I'm gonna be honest with you. This was years ago, so I doubt Tanisha will remember. But in high school, even out of high school, I'm a person that if someone does something to me that it like, you know, kind of plays me or hurt me in a way, I'm gonna be quiet. I shut down. I just get quiet. And I've been like that all my life, but you know, I've gotten better over the years. But some men just really don't know how to communicate. Like some men just rather be quiet, or some men feel, all right, I'm not gonna say anything to this girl. Like I'm just gonna cheat on her. And them the ones you gotta watch out for. Them the men and women you gotta watch out for. The ones that don't say much back. They just gonna be like, okay, this is what you doing. This is how you acting towards me. All right. They're gonna be quiet and they just gonna move behind your back. And I feel that's the most hurtful revenge, because when you find out, you're thinking in your head as the female, you're thinking, oh yeah, he's hurt, whatever, blah blah blah, but not knowing this man is behind your back screwing another woman on you. Or vice versa. This woman is hurt and she's behind your back screwing the next dude on you. So sometimes when a man don't communicate, it'd be a good thing and it'd be a bad thing. But you got to know your partner. You got to know, you know, what you're dealing with. Tantanisha says, and I get what you're saying. It's called life and shit happens. I remember when I didn't have, so I will never knock anyone down. Salute. Thank you. Thank you, Tantanisha. Thank you. A lot of people don't remember that. A lot of people forgot where they came from. They forgot that they didn't have everything they have now. They once was suffering. They once was trying to get where they're at now. And then you have some people, they got everything that they wanted. They worked hard for it, went to school, did all that, and they feel, I don't owe anyone nothing. Granted, you might not owe anyone anything. You know, that's granted. But what I'm trying to get at, and Tantanisha just hit the hammer on the nail with it. Don't never look down on anyone else because you know you're up and you're doing good. All that could be taken away. I'm a firm believer of that. I've witnessed it with my own two eyes. All that could be taken away. Trust me on that. Trust me. There's some people that's so materialistic. You're right about that. You are absolutely right about that, Tantanisha. I myself, I come across a lot of. I'm not knocking all women and say all women are materialistic, but I've came across a few women that are like real materialistic. Like if it's not about their makeup, it's about the new shoes, about the new bag, it's about this vacation. So yeah, some people are materialistic. Me, I've never been that type. Never. And people that know me from the sandbox could tell anyone I've never been that type, that materialistic type. Never. And I won't start. That's never been in my blood, and that's not part of my character. Comment from Brown. Greedy, selfish girls who are very proactive are showing the booty all over the internet or on YouTube or Instagram. Once I see that, she gotta go. We could be cool, but you ain't going to be my girl. That is a deal breaker, cause no man want their woman showing her booty cheeks to the world, to the worldwide. Brian, you are absolutely right. That is absolutely true. I'm the same way. A lot of women in my past that I've dated, like, and it's crazy. I was telling my homegirl this just the other day. You could be, if you're on the internet shaking your body, whatever, you posed up in a thong or booty shorts or whatever, that's all fine and dandy. Like Brown said, we could be cool. You'll be my friend. It might even come a time I might smash. But here's where the line draws. I'm not wifing you. I'm not wifing no woman who's up on the internet dancing scandalous and up in every dude face. And nah, I ain't messing with no woman like that. I'm sorry. That's also a deal breaker for me too. Like I can't because then that's when the woman will try to hit you with the, oh, you gotta trust me, you gotta this, you gotta that. How can a man or a woman, how can they trust their partner when look at how you're moving? It will be hard for any mate to trust his partner. Like, let's be real here. Let's be real. It's real talk. It's real talk. Like, I agree with you on that, Brown. Salute. Tantanisha, they feel lesser of a man. Shit, why cheat? Get some damn why cheat? Get some damn toys. Ah, Tanisha, you crazy. You're right. Why cheat? That's a good question. Um, I don't know. I really don't know because I've heard from a lot of women. They rather not cheat. They rather just break up with the person. Some women live that life. Some women walk that walk and they talk that talk. And then you have some women, they gonna be like, "Oh, he cheated on me. Bet I'm gonna cheat right back on him." Is that the way to go? No, it's not. The way to go is, you break up with the person, or, like Tanisha said, you get some toys. um, so I hear you on that. I hear you on that. Um, I'm sorry, not Tanisha. Tina dropped a comment. Deal breaker for me is a man with multiple kids with different mothers, violent tendencies, hitting on me, no sense of humor, someone who has an addiction, and my biggest deal breaker is someone who has a disease like HIV, AIDS, or herpes. I salute you on that too, Tina. I salute you on that. I'm gonna go step by step. Your deal breaker, I don't knock you for it. I don't. Because I myself, I'm a man. I only have 2 kids. I got 2 kids with the same woman. Um, Violent tendencies, I can respect you on that because, nobody wants to deal with someone that's violent, especially hitting on them. No sense of humor. Oh my God. No sense of humor. I could respect you on that as well because I'm a person, I like to crack jokes. Like, if you can't have a sense of humor around me, we can't rock out. We can't. Because I love to crack jokes. I love to be playful. That's just me. The other one, her deal breaker also is someone with a disease like HIV or AIDS. Now, me, I'm a health freak. I'm glad you put that out there, Tina. Let me throw something at you guys. Here's a little thing about myself. If I just met a girl, right? And I'm dealing with her, getting to know her, whatever. A little deal breaker for me is if I start talking about, like, STDs and stuff like that, and things of that nature. I feed off of the woman's energy. If you're trying to avoid the topic, if you're not trying to talk about it, that right there is letting me know you either had something, you have something, or you just embarrassed that you had and have something. Now, that's a deal breaker right there for me because if we're conversing and we're trying to get to know each other, we should be able to talk about any and everything. Why you gotta change the topic? Like, if I'm talking about, like, STDs, like, yeah, I made it to 36, STD free, whatever, blah, blah. We should continue to keep the ball rolling. You shouldn't want to change the topic. Well, so, what sports do you like? So, Now that right there, Tina, for me is a deal breaker as well because if I'm trying to talk about, life and I'm trying to talk about STDs and you trying to shy away from it, that right there is telling me something, and I'm going to fall back right off the rip because I made it to my age STD free, never caught any STD in my life, and I'm trying to keep it that way. So, Tina, I salute you on that right there. I salute you on that comment. Another comment from Marie. A very insecure I'm guessing man. A very insecure man is a deal breaker as well for me. Some men have been cheated on and mistreated. Therefore, everyone they deal with thereafter is going to cheat in their eyes. So now that they turn into a private investigator, oh no, now that they, what? Why is it disappearing? Now that they turned into a private investigator only to uncover nothing is going on. With that right there, Marie, some men have their reasons for being insecure, just like some women have their reasons for being insecure. Myself, I would say like I know I have this problem, but trust issues. Trust issues. I have trust issues with women. Like I ain't even gonna hold you guys. I got trust issues with women. I ain't gonna blow myself up because somebody up here that I never mind. But I have trust issues with some women. It's like because I see it like this, and this is so crazy because an ex-girlfriend of mine, like 3 years ago, taught me this, and it opened my eyes a lot. If you're dealing with someone, right, and you have nothing to hide, why not, give the person what they want? Some people feel you're being a father, you're being you're being controlling. But my ex in my past, she showed me that if you got nothing to hide, show the person. You got nothing to hide, tell the person. You got nothing to hide, do whatever the person asks. If you love that person and you care about that person, you want to be with that person, what's so hard about, making that person feel at ease? And I think that's what my insecurities with women, my trust issues, sorry. Where my trust issues come in with women at, because it's like, if you can't put me at ease, you can't put my heart at ease, then I'm just going to play along with you. I ain't going to take you serious. I'm just going to play along with you until we run our course and, you go your way, I go my way. Because no one wants to be dealing with someone and they're being played. No one wants to be dealing with someone and other people have stuff over them. Like, no one wants that. I get that. That's why any woman I deal with, I would never make her look stupid or try to play her out. Although, a while back, I was in a situation and I was told that I made a woman feel uncomfortable, but I just don't know. I'm a different breed. But I do that much I do know. If I'm dealing with a woman, I would never, and I mean never make her feel away or feel uneasy or feel like the next woman got something up over her or, on her. Never. Tina comment, will you outright ask them if they have an STD? Tina, you don't know me? Nah, you don't know me. Yes, I will ask them. If we're conversing, I'm trying to get to know this woman, and we're talking about we're talking about when we're on a health topic. Yes, I'm gonna ask them like, yo, have you ever had an STD? Have you ever been, burned? Whatever. Because I feel I need to know. I feel it's right. It's only right. Because I don't want to be talking to you and dealing with you, and then next thing you know we get sexual, and then you have this thing inside of you, and you don't tell me, and then I go slip up and mess around and then get caught up with it. Nah. I'm gonna tell you guys something that happened to me. This was when I was in high school. My senior year in high school. I had met this girl. She was from my parents' hometown. She was from Guyana. I met her. Me and her started kicking it or whatever. She became a shorty of mine. She had just came up from Guyana, so she used to travel back to Guyana frequently or whatever. So me and her was kicking it for like a year on and off or whatever. So one time she went to Guyana, we were broken up because, we was going through little issues or whatever. So we were broken up. So she went to Guyana. Whatever the case may be. And then she came back. So when she came back, I'm like, yeah, my little ex back or whatever. Because at the time, like I said, we were broken up or whatever. But we were still conversing or whatever. She was in Guyana. She was still calling me. We would talk or whatever. So now she came back. So we at the house chilling. So, one thing led to another, the feeling, the grabbing. So then I'm trying to, going for the kill. I would, sort of say. I don't want to be too explicit up here. I tried to go in for the kill and she stopped me. So I'm like, what's going on? She's like, yo, I got to tell you something. I'm like, what you got to tell me? Like, what happened? You just came back, whatever. She was like, I know we're not, together officially, but when I went back home, I messed around with my ex. I was like, okay. I'm like, all right. I ruffled my feathers a little. I'm like, all right. So I was like, okay. So what happened? You pregnant or something? She was like, no. She's like, but, we didn't use protection. That was wrong of me. So she then later told me, like, she started, when she go to the bathroom, it burned when she goes to the bathroom. Now, everyone that knows, she could have been a grimy female and didn't tell me anything. I was wearing protection. I would have wore protection anyway, so I wasn't worried about that. But she could have been one of them grimy females and don't tell me anything, let me mess around, and the next thing you know, I'm caught up, with something. But she kept it real with me. And to this day, I will always respect that girl. Always respect her. I see her off and on, but she's married now, whatever. I see her off and on. She got like 2 kids. But I respect her to this day because that night she could have changed my whole life. I could have probably caught whatever she had. But she kept it real with me and she stopped me and told me, no, like this happened, blah, blah. I'm not going to lie. She said, if you want to still proceed, we can. I was like, when she told me that, I was like, nah, you just told me something that just freaked me out. I'm good. So, that was like the end of it. Like, I let her go away. We never saw each other for like a couple years later. And that's what it was. So I respect her for that. From my bro Brown, that HIV AIDS is serious. They have an article on the internet circulating about ATL having AIDS rate compared to the third world African countries. Countries can't F around no more. That's true. I know exactly what you're talking about. I saw that today on, I believe it was on Instagram. I came across it. You're absolutely right about that, Brown. You're absolutely right. Like, you have some people, they want to play this, they messing with one person, they screwing one person, and then next thing you know, they get caught up and be in a predicament with the next dude or next woman, and then they smashing that person. And it's like, what you gonna do if this person give you something, you go back to your partner? Like, it's real out here. You cannot, when it comes to your health, you can't play around. And that's a big deal breaker for me. Like, if we can't talk about health, like your STD records or whatever, then I can't F with you. I can't. Because I take my health serious. Because, like they all say, if we don't have our health, we don't have anything. And I don't play when it comes to my health. So I salute you on that right there, Brown. What puts your heart at ease? Tina, comment from Tina. Tina, what put my heart at ease? I think we were talking about, can't trust in a woman. I believe that's what I was saying. Like, yeah, if a woman can't, like, keep it real with me or whatever and let me know what it is or whatever. Like, if you say it's nothing, let me see. Show me the text message. Show me the pictures. Let me see you're saying what you're really saying. Now, let me clear this right now before I finish. You have some people that feel this. Oh, we're not married, so I don't need to show you anything. I don't need to check in with you. I don't need to let you know my whereabouts. I don't need to let you this, that, and the third. That right there, I've always been against, because if it's just that person you're dealing with, then why? Why is it a big issue to show that man or that woman that what you're saying is what you're saying? Like, I've came across in my life three exes of mine. Like, I know wholeheartedly, like, they worship the ground I walked on. I know that wholeheartedly. And we could be arguing. I'll be like, oh, so who texted you, blah, blah, blah. They could be like, oh, that was my friend, da, da, da. That was your friend. I could be saying, like, that was a dude, whatever. They'd be like, yo, I could show you. And those 3 women, they showed me. And it put me at ease, because it's like, yo, she was really telling the truth. Or, like, yo, I could really rock out with this girl. I could really be serious with her because she kept it real with me. Nowadays, with this generation we dealing with, no one wants to be real. Nobody wants to put that work in to save that person. I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat, it's not easy out there in that world. If you're single, it's not easy finding that right person. It's hard. You got to go through so many, what's the saying? You got to go through so many toads till you get your prince. And you got to go through so many, I forgot what they said for the women, but it's not easy out there. Like, it's not easy. So if you got someone and y'all are good together, y'all gonna run into y'all little problems. Y'all gonna hit road bumps. It's a part of the game. But don't bail on that person. Don't kick that person out the window. Or if that person's down, don't keep kicking them while they down. You could be that person only hope at continuing to move forward. Like, they could feel no one else cares about them. No one else likes them. No one else loves them. But you, as their partner or their significant other or their soulmate, you can make that person feel good about themselves and get back up and keep pushing and get where he or she needs to go. And I really don't understand it with this generation. I don't. I just don't. From Tanzania, I'm STD free. Got them papers. I salute you, girl. I salute you. A lot of people out here, you know, it's unfortunate they can't say the same. They played around with their health. They got caught up. Some people got caught with herpes. Some people got caught with syphilis, gonorrhea, trick. I think it's something called trick. Like, it's real out here. It's real. And it's just like you should work it out with whoever you're dealing with. Like, if you got a deal break with that person, if you could work through it with that person, go for it. Go for it, because I'm gonna tell you guys, it's not easy out here. It's not. Single it's not easy, because you got to keep going on date after date after date. Then they might, you know, they might be away. They might talk a certain way. You might not like them, this, that, and third. So if you got someone in your corner and y'all not official, y'all not exclusive, keep that person. Hold on to that person, because it's not easy out there. It's not. It's not. I'm firsthand. I could tell you guys, it's not easy out there. It's not. So yeah. Back to me. Like, those are some of my deal breakers. Like, I'm a person about toes. The woman has to have pretty toes. She gotta keep them polished. She gotta. I mean, if she don't do her hands, I'm okay with that. I mean, if she do her hands, great. That's a big plus in my eyes. But if she don't do her hands, I'm okay with that. But her feet, when summertime come and springtime come, we stepping out. She got her sandals on. She's showing them bad boys. She's showing them toes. Like, that's just me. That's just me. Tina, I'm holding on to my king. I salute you, Tina. I salute you. Whatever it is, whatever issues, you know, y'all would go through. I mean, I'm not saying y'all going through issues, but whatever, if y'all any issues arise or whatever, work it out. Hold on to that dude. He a special dude right there, off the rip. This is you, Tina. I know you. So he's a special dude and a lucky man. Real talk. It was another deal break I was trying to get to that a friend of mine had told me, but I can't. Oh. Tina, Jay got a foot fetish. I do. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm guilty. Lock me up. Throw away the key. I'm guilty. But another deal breaker. I don't know how I forgot this. It's actually two. And my homeboy said this to me, and it's two for me as well. A woman that can't cook. I am strong on that. Like, you got to be able to throw that in the kitchen. Because, like the saying goes, to win a man's heart is through his stomach, right? To win a man's heart is through his stomach. So, I'm big on that. Like, a woman that could cook. A woman that's not only about microwaving up dinners. I dealt with a girl like that. All she knew how to do was microwave foods. Or all she knew how to do was run to the Chinese store, or to Panda, or Panda Express, or Wendy's, or White Castle. And I used to look at her like, so this is what we eating tonight? This is dinner? And she'd be like, yeah, I'm not cooking. And then it's like, when she do cook, I'm not knocking these microwavable dinners. I'm not. Every now and then, if you're in a little nitpicking mood, throw one of them in the microwave or whatever. Throw one of them in the microwave, heat it up. It's nice and quick. But dinner for your husband, or vice versa, dinner for your woman or your wife, that's not cool. That's not cool. So a woman that could cook is also a deal breaker for me. And another deal breaker for me, and I've noticed this with some women I've come into contact with, cleaning, doing laundry. Now, that right there, I'm sorry. I should have said that only that one deal breaker, which is the cooking. The cleaning part, I do that. I do that. When I'm dealing with a woman, If we got our own spot together, if she don't cook, if she don't clean, I handles that. If she don't do the laundry, I handles that. I'm okay with that. My mother taught me how to wash and how to do and clean and stuff like that from young. So I'm okay with that. So it would be a plus to still deal with a girl who still, could pick it up, like who could do it also. But that won't be 100% deal breaker in my eyes because I clean and I do laundry. And I'm a man. Now, some women be like, oh, you do that? You do that for real? Like, oh, you a good catch. And it's like, I just love doing those things. Like, I love the smell of cleaning my crib. I love the smell of doing laundry. I'm okay with all that. I'm okay with that. So it is what it is. But wait, I got a comment from my bro. About to go to bed, bro. I get up early tomorrow, but glad I was able to chime in. Good night, Tina and Tantanisha. Good night, Tina and Tantanisha. Check you next week, fam. Be cool. Salute, Brown. Salute. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you. Definitely next Tuesday. You already know the time in the channel. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You already know. But Tina comment, but she trying. Do you know how to cook and would you be willing to teach her? Yes, Tina, I know how to cook. Yes, I do. And I have no problem teaching her. But here's the thing now. This was always my issue dealing with women. Here's my issue. I was raised in a West Indian household. My mother and father both are Guyanese. I'm American born. But growing up, I adapted more to the West Indian life, the West Indian cooking. So for me, I more can cook West Indian dishes more than Southern dishes or soul dishes. I can do Southern and soul dishes, but I'm more of an expert at West Indian dishes because I grew up. My father they would take turns. My parents would take turns. One night my father would cook, one night my mother would cook. So I grew up around that kind of, upbringing. So for me, I could throw that in the kitchen. And another thing too, I have no problem with teaching the girl I'm dealing with how to cook. I have no problem with it because it's all about 50-50. It's all about being 100 with each other. So I have no problem with teaching her. I definitely don't have no problem with that. Tantanisha, shit, find that person for me. They can come for my... Yo, Tantanisha, you crazy, man. You are crazy. They can come for my clothes. Just kidding. I buy so much detergent because I love the smell of clean clothes. Salute you. I'm the same way. These days, you can't teach folks if they don't know how to cook. That's true. Some people, it's hard to teach a person. I mean, if you want to put in the work with them, deal with yelling at them every minute, every second of the hour, go for it. But the ones who, want to learn, you go always teach them. Comment from Tantanisha. I stay in the kitchen with my parents cooking. Just make sure you have seasoning. Just make sure you have seasoning. It will all taste good. Yo, you are crazy. You could. Tina replied to Tantanisha, you could. And Tina replied again to Tantanisha, if they're willing to learn. Yeah, I grew up watching my mother in the kitchen. I grew up watching my father in the kitchen. Only thing I would take away from my pops, I didn't too much see him doing laundry. He did it, but it wasn't as often. So I know the doing laundry part, I get that from my mother all the way, 100%, 150%. I get that from my mother all the way. So I love, to wash clothes. I love to clean. I love to iron. I love to wash the dishes. Like, women be like, yo, you do that? I'm like, yeah. They're like, yo, you're a different breed. I'm like, it is what it is. I have no problem with it. Like, it's all 50-50. You're dealing with someone that's 50-50. It shouldn't be the woman doing everything. It should be 50-50. Real talk. It should be 50-50. It should not be the woman doing everything. It should not. And for that, I thank my mother. I thank her for that. Like, you know, having me up under her in the kitchen, having me, you know, when she was washing clothes, showing me where the soap go, where the fabric softener go, where the ammonia go. Like, I thank her for that. I thank her for that. Yeah. So, yeah, those are some, you know, those are some great, you know, good deal breakers. You know, because, you know, you have some people, like, their deal breaker could be the littlest thing. Like, I heard a person, this was a while back. I heard a person a while back say his deal breaker is, his deal break. All right, I'll get back to you guys on that. I can't really remember. It was in my head, but then it just jumped out of my head. Comment from Tina. Some people weren't blessed to learn how to cook as a child. I learned as I got older from a man I dated, and then I continued at culinary school. That's what's up, Tina. I salute you for that right there. I salute you for that. Yeah, some people weren't, you know, blessed to be, you know, taught in the kitchen by their parents. Some, you know, got taught by, whether it be a man, whether it be a girlfriend, or, like you just said, Tina, you went to culinary school. So, nothing wrong with that. I salute you for that right there, 100%. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that at all. Another deal breaker for me, I can't deal with a woman who don't know how to get along with kids. Because I have 2 kids of my own. So if I'm dealing with a woman, she got to be able to, you know, play with my kids. Because it's vice versa. It's the same thing if I'm dealing with a girl. Like, I'm going to play with her kids or her kid. We're gonna play. We're going to, you know, whatever. I'm not going to just be there just to be there. Like, I'm going to chime in if the son is doing something or the daughter's doing something. I'm going to chime in and play my part or whatever. So I'm real big on that. Like, dealing with a woman who could play with kids or loves to have kids outing, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. So I'm definitely down with that. If I'm dealing with a woman and she got kids, then I'm not only dealing with her, I'm dealing with her kids as well, because I can't just take her and not her kids. Like, that'd be wrong of me. So that's a deal breaker for me as well, because I dated a woman in my past who, this girl never, when I tell you guys never, she never asked how my son was doing. Well, this was at the time when it was just my son. She never asked how my son was doing. She never asked about how my son's school, how his school is. She just never asked. And that right there rubbed me the wrong way. And I was, in my mind, I already knew, like, all right, once we do, like, I'm not dealing with this girl anymore, because how you dealing with me, but you don't ask about my son? You don't ask how he's doing, how's school, how's his grades, did he get a haircut, like, what video games do he play? Like, you don't ask any of those things. I can't take you serious. I can't. So I'm all for the play dates. I'm all for the hanging out, my kids, her kids, or whatever. I'm all for that. Real talk. Time is it? All right, I'm coming up to my hour because Facebook wouldn't let me be great. They was giving me a hard time to sign in. So I ain't get up here till 8:45. So, you know, 9:45. Your boy gonna disappear. I salute everyone tonight. I salute everyone that tuned in. I salute Marie. I salute Tantanisha. I salute Tina. I salute my bro Brown. I salute you guys for tuning in tonight. Like I said, I'm now bouncing back after a 2-3 weeks hiatus because, like I explained earlier, I lost my aunt, so I had to deal with that. But I'm back each and every Tuesday. I'm up here 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, you know, I'm back. Tina, good night. Salute, Tina. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. But like I always say, before I end my show, If there's any topic you guys want me to talk about, just shoot me an email. Shoot me an email. I check my emails periodically. You know, if it's a topic that's interesting, I'll bring it up here on the air. So if you guys want to shoot me an email, my email address is as follows: actorjrichards@gmail.com. Once again, that's actorjrichards@gmail.com. Y'all all know I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Everything is Real J Richards. Follow me. Basically, majority of everyone who tuned in tonight follows me. So, you know, this is for the ones who, when they view this episode later down the line. So, you know, follow me, holla at your boy. Let's network. Let's help people out there. I'm all for that. I'm all for growth. I'm all for positivity, and I'm all for learning. I'm all for that. All for that. From Marie, good night, good show. Thank you, Marie. I'm sorry. Thank you, Marie. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm coming up to my hour. Once again, I want to thank you guys, you know, tuning in. Thank you for all those who clicked the thumbs up button, who clicked the heart button. Thank you for all those who clicked the share button at the bottom of their screen. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, and I'll catch you guys next Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same channel, same face. You got it. I'll be here. So everyone, enjoy the rest of your work week. Enjoy the rest of your school week. Enjoy your weekend. Make the best of it. You know, be smart. And I'll catch you guys next Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Salute.